everyone and welcome back to Primary Tutor Scotland. Today we have an outdoor activity all to do with time. So we're going to use outdoor materials to try make an analogue clock, and I've also created worksheets for you if you want to, you don't need to, that you can complete the activity with your newly made analogue clock outside. The sheets will be at the end if you do want to complete that, or you can just. So our activity today is to make a clock, and I thought since the sun has come out we could do it outside. So I have just cut up pieces of paper, you can cut up your jotter, and I've just written the numbers 1 to 12 on it. And I've also got some sticks that I found. So this is my big stick, this can be my minute hand, and then this is my small stick, it could be my hour hand. Maybe this is a bit small, maybe you can find one a little bit bigger. But I'm going to make my clock now, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Okay, so I've made my clock of some description. It doesn't need to be exactly accurate, you just need to know where all the bits are and it makes sense to you as long as everything's in the right order. So what I've got is, I've got 3 sheets for you to complete. So that it's like a chili challenge. So I'll put on each sheet what's the spiciest one, what's the hot one, a little bit tricky, and then what one's the mild one. And what you need to do is you need to make each time on your own clock. So I might have a digital time and you need to make this on your analogue clock. So if your digital time was 07:45, then you would need to make 7:45 on your outside clock here. So I'm going to show you what that would look like, 07:45. So we would need to take our big hand, our minute hand, and point it to the 9. And then we would need to take our hour hand and point it almost at the 8. So remember, it's 7:45, we're almost hitting the 8th hour. So then we need to point it here and try draw an imaginary line so it's almost at 8 o'clock. And here we have 7:45. Now let's put this back to the start again. On your time, on the mild option, you might just have o'clock, half past, 1/4 and 1/4. So if I ask you to make the time 5:45, then this is what it's going to look like. First of all, let's start with our hour hand. So we know it's 5:45, we're not quite at 6, we're still in the 5th hour. So we need to put our hour hand almost at 6. So I'm going to take my little hand, try keep it in the middle of your circle, and I'm going to point it almost to the 6 but not quite. And remember, 1/4 the hour. So if we imagine this split up into quadrants, into quarters, then this is 1/4 remember when it's pointing to the 9. So let's do another digital one and then I'll be quiet and then you can go do it yourself. So if I give you the time 3:25, 3:25 written on a digital clock, 0325, then that's 25 past 3. So if we start with the hour hand, this is our little one and we know it needs to point to the 3. So we're going to point it to the 3 and then we're going to take our minute hand, and remember how we count up in 5. So let's do that till we get to 25. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now another way of doing that obviously is easier, is 5 times what is 25. So we're going to point our minute hand to the 5. And there we go. That is 3:25 from digital to analogue time. So I just thought I would explain your chili challenge a wee bit better. So I explained outside what you've to do, but I'm going to actually show you the challenges now. So this is the mild one, this is the easiest one, it's 1 green chili, that's it. So it's not too hot. So this is all going to be o'clock, half past, with a little bit of 1/4 and 1/4 in it. So it is the easiest one. And if you want extra challenge, here you have to convert the digital into the analog time. So remember, analog is just the normal clock. So remember, digital, if it's 15, then it's at the 3, it's quarter past, and if it's 30, it's half past. Okay, if you want some extra challenge. The hot chili is the orange one, and it's 2 chilies, so it's getting a little bit spicier. And this is going to be 5-minute intervals. So what we've been looking at, so it does have o'clock, half past, quarter to, quarter past, but it also has some 5-minute intervals in there, with the digital times also being 5-minute intervals. And then lastly, if you want the spicy option, 3 red chilies, then it's almost all to do with digital time, and also at 5-minute intervals as well. So your knowledge here, you need to be able to convert digital time into analog time, and you also should know your 5-minute intervals, although we do have other times in there for quarter to and quarter past. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Remember to check out all of the different videos that we've got on our channel. We've got different playlists set up to make sure that you're targeting what you need to work on. So we've got multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, fractions, time. So go check out all the videos to see how